Come on. Hi, Gigi. Good night, my dad. She saying happy birthday to you.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going.
He lives.
And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180.
We give to Irving to start his drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling.
He thought she got 40 years before she could say, I think she's there.
Said they're trying to hit another hood.
She found people up freaking business.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
This is Irving on 2nd. Running in the red zone. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
20.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To read here, this is Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? All right, here we go. 2nd down. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Nix holds on to it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's R.J. Harvey. Room inside the 10. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Mayfield now from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here. On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, ball at the 36. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Dump off caught by his back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
180! What's that?
Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now Nix. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Air it out on third. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
Their own 22-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Mayfield to throw. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Drake Greenlaw picks it off.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 33.
This our last play of the quarter. On first down, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. So we're through one. 13-7 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. This will be a fair to Dobbins. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hicks holds on to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Third down. Bucks it in the dime set defensively. They're in long for him here. Low left side, caught by Davis. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. He finds him right side. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Regular. Run. Let's go.
Baker now off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down, here's Baker. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
180!
First down throw here, Mayfield. Pass is caught by the rookie out of UCF. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
180!
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Buccaneers at a deficit. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Baker now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They kick the running back in motion.
Kings! What's up?
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
180!
Running for it, here's Irving. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
Baker out of the pistol. Has some room to work. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 6.
Broncos 14. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Nix now to throw. Yeah, set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And on 1st down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his back. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for him.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Hey, 180!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Escapes the pocket. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Give it to Dobbins to start the 3rd. Cuts right. Galloping inside the 40. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos come through with 6. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos take the lead on that successful kick. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. Done.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
What's up? 180.
Godwin sent in motion right.
What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey! Kings! Done.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. He's running for it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Good. What's up?
Play action. Here's Mayfield. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn good play into a great play.
Good. 180. What's up?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. On the screen, this is White. Has some space inside the 15. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
What's up?
They'll try to run it in. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Play action with Nix. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. The Buccaneers pick it up. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock. But how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. Kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He's got Sutton complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Nix holds on to it. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
He loses the football. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that brings up 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's this one to White. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Here's White again. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He finds Fant. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They run, it's White. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Buccaneers 1st down.
Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
From the red zone on 1st. Into traffic, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner, and it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's the backup. First throw. Throw left side. Caught by Davis. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain. 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Harvey running from his own read. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Minshew working from the gun. Makes the catch. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to hit Najee Harris out of the backfield. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's a gift to Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Warren once more. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Taking a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense had a chance to scheme it up. Now lined up to defend this try.
2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Starting on the ground. Here's White. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down run from White. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Again, this is White. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. And break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
36-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has it in close. And the Broncos corral it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Escapes out to the left. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here we go with Dobbins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. Nix from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Taylor Moore on the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The give now to White. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Buccaneers nearing their 6th win this season. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Evans, the motion man here. From the gun, Mayfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the 1st.
Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. That one's good to Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's White on the give. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38.
A gain of 15. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Evans brings in the slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
faith in finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Now I know y'all be loving this right here. IMP, Biscuit is right here. People in the house put their hands in the air. Cause if you don't care, then we don't care. 1, 2, 3 times 2 to the 6. Jonesing for your fix of that Limp Biscuit mix. So where the you at, punk? Shut. And back up, hurry, distract up. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do.